It is a special occasion and always one to be cherished. Who will go down in history as the winners of the FA Cup? At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular FA Cup final. It's Portsmouth up against Arsenal.
Around the world, it still brings a tingle to my spine, and I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
Let's dissect the Portsmouth starting 11.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Kepa stands between the posts. Eberechi Eze plays alongside Merino in central midfield. And leading the line today is Gabriel Jesus. We're underway here, an occasion that carries resonance the world over, the final of the Emirates FA Cup. Could cross it in here. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Now with Devlin. Intelligent ball. Just the challenge that was required. Good looking move. Foiling his opponent completely. And the referee is given a penalty. Can he make it 1-0? Calmly swept home! The first statement made on this decisive day! And it has the feeling of a really crucial moment!
Once the keeper decided which way to go, he just passed it into the other side. Never really in danger.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Eze. Mikel Merino. Here's Nørgaard. Ben White. Promising possession, this. Now in a more than decent position. And that would have levelled up this contest.
Yeah, they're still behind here.
Kirk. Dozell. On to Poole. Blair. Showing a great defensive instinct.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Mikel Merino. It's with Mikel Merino. Great weight on the pass. Arsenal struggling to keep the ball. On to Swanson. On to Dozzell. Nicely constructed. Wonderfully weighted pass. It'll be a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And unable to hit the target. Goal kick here.
Yeah, but it's good defending. He knew he was going to be beaten in the air, but he did enough to stop him scoring.
William Saliba. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Can he put it away? Well, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Devlin. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. Swift. Portsmouth doing well to regain possession. Andre Dozzell. Swift. Now with Swanson. Oh, could be an opportunity here. It's a perfect challenge. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Christian Nørgaard. Very quick thinking there. Well, both teams giving it away.
Well, they've got to show more composure on the ball, haven't they?
On to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy. Pass, 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 and justifiably so. There to take it away. Gabriel Jesus. Beautiful pass. Can he? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Swift. On to Shaughnessy. Now with Dozzell. Swanson. On to Dozzell. Andre Dozzell. And in the right position to read it. Gabriel Jesus. Now what can they do from here? Devlin. He read it well defensively. Gabriel Martinelli. It's with Mikel Merino. No panic, just passing. And it will be an Arsenal free kick.
Well, let's have another look, because that's a wonderful goal from that far out. But should the goalkeeper be beat from that distance? I don't think so. Mind you, take nothing away from the strike. That was excellent.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Now a decent position. Oh, still danger here. And Portsmouth come away with it. Connor Shaughnessy. On to Swift. Now with Shaughnessy. Andre Dozell. Shaughnessy. On to Swift. Andre Dozell. Now with Swift. Oh, magnificent passing.
Well, when they pass it like this, they're not easy to play against, that's for sure.
Dozell. Swift. On to Poole. Now with Shaughnessy. And showing good game awareness. Poole. Promising pass. Well, Portsmouth unable to retain the ball. Mikel Merino. And here's Saliba. Arsenal's free kick here. A really good pass. Using his strength to shield the ball. And off the post. All academic, however. It's offside.
Well, let's have another look at this. And these are fine margins, aren't they? But he's offside and the officials have got this spot on.
Now with Devlin. Now this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? That's a useful cross. And defending as a unit.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
White. Incapié. Mikel Merino. Piero Incapié. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Showing good situational awareness. Andre Dozell. Kirk. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Eze. And support available. Good strength to keep the ball. Gabriel Jesus! And there it is! They take command in the final. And just look at the celebrations here.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
The first half here comes to an end. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Kirk. Could be. And the keeper will happily collect that one. Gabriel Martinelli. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Noni Madueke. Piero Incapié. It's with Mikel Merino. Eze. Here's Nørgaard. That's a lovely ball. Throw in here for Arsenal. Christian Nørgaard. Martinelli. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Connor Chaplin. Ready to break, perhaps? Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. And quick thinking defensively. And teammates around him. Jesus. It's with Mikel Merino. William Saliba. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Eze. Gabriel Martinelli. And a good intervention. And the referee is given a penalty. So a personnel change then. Can they extend their lead? And puts it away! A two-goal cushion now. And well on course to lift silverware on this colossal day.
Once the keeper decided which way to go, he just passed it into the other side. Never really in danger.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Dozel. On to Poole. Holding on to it. Oh, nice ball. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Nkapie. William Saliba. Ben White. 30 minutes to go then. And here's Saliba. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal have given it away. Well, play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stray passes. Neither side are playing with fluidity at the moment.
Piero Nkapie. Madueke. Fine build-up play. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Dozel. Eze. It's with Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino. An encouraging Arsenal move. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Perhaps they can counter from here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Connor Chaplin. Very effective pass. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Kirk. Is this the moment? And just narrowly wide in the end. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Eze. Piero Nkapie. Jesus. Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. But they took care of the situation defensively. Bukayo Saka. That's a high-quality pass. Still not clear. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Quick break could be on. A really good pass. Connor Chaplin. Can he score? Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Christian Nørgaard. Piero Nkapie. Keeping the ball is what it's all about.
They look so comfortable, don't they?
Can they set up a chance? Winning back possession. Could catch them on the break. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. And time for the change now.
Coming onto the pitch, number 41, Declan Rice.
Declan Rice. Lovely tempo here. Not the pass he had in mind. Dozel. A good and fair challenge. Well, in the dying embers of the game, but Arsenal still full of life. A most enjoyable performance.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Terry Devlin. On to Swanson. Now with Shaughnessy. On to Dozel. Now with Swift. Dozel. Not messing around with that clearance. Swift. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Minutes of added time here. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Decent idea. In position. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed.
What a great clearance that is. Saved his team there.
Yuri and Timber. Now with Jesus. Martinelli. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.